Guys, welcome to my Airbnb in Sicily. Today I want to be showing you the next variation steps in the growth of the tall men's brand, and starting off with my tall men's sweat pant I have here from Vietnam to Sri Lanka. Around 3 months ago, I was in Vietnam and I started getting really artistic in the fashion scene. Before that, I was getting all these clothing from other brands, and I thought, you know what? I got tailors here. It's cheap cost wise. I'm going to see what I can make. So this is what I came up with the help of some friends. A tall men's straight leg sweat pant. I like to call this variation 1, the idea. Now I took this idea and I went to Sri Lanka and I got the sample 1 made. Now let me show you how these two look, the changes I've made, a little bit why I'm making these for us tall men. Right now I'm wearing the idea 1, the visualization I had of these sweatpants. And now what I was going for with these sweatpants is do something completely different than any other tall brand is making at the time that I have seen. And everything's slim. It's a slim sweatpant. It's a tight cuff at the bottom. It's really a variation of a jogger mixed with a sweatpant. From Navis Lab to American tall to medium tall to tall slim tees. They're all just giving us the same type of thing. So I was like, how can I make something different? Something new, something fashionable. As you can tell, a lot lighter in the leg, right? And how they work on the bottom. I'm really happy with what they created in Vietnam. Thing is though, when you get something created at a tailor's that does it super fast, and tries to bang out as many as possible so they can make as much money as possible, these things only took 4 hours to create, which is pretty amazing. 4 hours to create a tailor-made custom piece of clothing for only around $40 Canadian, 35, 30 USD. Coming with that is, with the speed that they do, the quality is not, like, I wouldn't sell this. These aren't anything ready to sell. Hence why I'm getting these samples done and really upgrading the look that they've given me. This is about 70% there. The next samples and going upwards is an extra 30%, which I need to tie in. As in stuff like this. Like just the quality of the stitching is not there. Definitely the quality on the bottom side. And the fabric is very thin, weak, not comfortable, not the cotton, not the fabric I want for this. So this was my base piece that I took to Sri Lanka, and I worked with an actual team there. Past video, you would have seen that. And this is what came out of it, of this creation. Now you're gonna see this is really just a much more well put together piece of clothing compared to what I was just wearing. Starting off just with the waistband, an actual prominent waistband. This is going to go, the next one I'm actually gonna get rid of the zipper, the button. I'm just gonna do a full waistband all the way around, but you can tell that everything is just a bit more prominent. The stitching, the hand pocket, no back pocket, but I think I'm gonna put a back pocket in next. And this is what the bottom looks like on the cuff. Once again, nice. Now, two main things that I did with these ones. One, the first is I actually took in the pants. So you'll notice the gray pant is a bit wider, baggier. I actually took it inch around total circumference size and took it in on this pant. One thing is, I think it is such a big difference for having a straight leg sweatpant to a tight sweatpant that the general tall community has bought, that I don't want to spray too far from our comfort zone. I want to keep something in there that you're so comfortable with, but starts pushing you into a new realm, a new area of fashion, which we can expand on in time. However, though, the biggest change is just the overall quality of product. As in, take a look at this waistband compared to what I had here. That is where I'm going. That's why I'm doing this. This has done me well for getting things started. This is leveling up. and I need to level up even more. So I'm gonna be heading to actually Portugal in the next few weeks, trying to find a manufacturer that'll hold a small MOQ, minimum order quantity, that I can be able to handle financially. That's been the biggest struggle. Make enough product to sell without putting myself into debt and really killing off the brand before it even starts. What I'd love from you guys to know is, what do you think of these two? So I can work on them for my next samples. That's where I'm at. These are the two pieces. Coming up later on this week or next week, I'm gonna be talking about the box t-shirt, going from my initial idea to the first sample that I got made. And I appreciate you guys being here for the creation of this tall man's clothing brand as I build it in public and try to make it as best for you as possible, but also for the tall community, so we can finally have a clothing brand we can trust, wear, and be fashionable in, and be proud of.